So, parenting tip number 48 comes from a brochure that I found from MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. And they're conversation starters that some of them might be applicable, some of them you might try as an experiment. Because sometimes, isn't it difficult trying to start a conversation when you're not sure whether you're going to get snapped at, whether you're going to get eyes rolling, and you're not really sure how your child or teenager, especially, will respond. And I feel that even though your kids might roll their eyes and give you a negative response, they're listening. Believe me, they're listening. They might not show you. So these are conversation starters that I invite you to try. This is how you can connect. How's about saying, let's eat dinner together tonight, right? Because oftentimes, because of everyone's schedule, or because your teen just might not want to eat with you, everyone eats separately. Try that. Hey, you want to have dinner tonight? How about helping me wash the car? That's something that I personally wouldn't say, but you can say, why don't you help me, wash the dishes? It'll be fun doing it together. Even though it might not be fun, what you're doing is trying to engage with them and giving them an opportunity to interact with you. What's bothering you? Did something happen at school today? Nowadays would be, so how was distance learning? Did something happen that didn't go the way that you wanted it to? Or just try to, connect. Educate. This is especially because of alcohol and drug abuse. You can say something like, alcohol is especially very dangerous for young people, and here's why. And you can come up with some statistic, whether it would be drunk driving, the dangers of drunk driving, being in a car. You might not be driving, right? Your child might not be drinking, but they're in the car with someone who has either had just one drink. That's all it takes. And I love you and I want you to be safe. So you need to wait. Wait until you're 21, which is really hard. But I think that it is something that you can say or you should say, and it's beyond your control once your child is out of the house in college, right? Many of them are 18, so it's our responsibility to at least educate and then be a role model, right? Someone offers you alcohol. No thanks. I think I'll have tea for my dinner, with my dinner since I'm driving. Encourage. And this really helps in just praising your child. I see you put a lot of effort into this. If they worked hard on a project, it doesn't have to be only academic, but you see them clean their room, you see them, do something for the family, and you just want to make sure that they know that they did a great job. Thanks for putting away the groceries, right? Thanks for washing the dishes, showing appreciation. Words of affirmation will never bring you a negative result. You brought the car home early. Good job. Which would not be happening currently with my daughter since she is, currently driving with a permit only, doesn't want to drive. So I'll be waiting for a while for that one. Monitor. So, what are your plans for Saturday night? Which during the COVID lockdown currently, as I'm recording this, is not, effective right now. But in the future, after we do not have lockdown and your child is free to go out and about, that is something, right? To monitor, keep tabs without stalking them or making feel smothered. Who will you be with, right? How can I reach your friend's parents? That's a good one. But, even if it's not your friend's parents, if there's any, now with cell phones, at least, you make sure that their cell phones are on, they're charged, and that they will answer or at least send a text. I have a friend who, tells her adult son, just at least let me know, right? I'm not coming home tonight, or I'm sleeping over a friend's house. This started when he was a teenager starting to drive, but at least make sure that, the communication lines are open, and then enforce. By missing your curfew, this is for younger kids, of course, who need to be at home at a certain time. You lost your car privileges for a week. These are all tips from Power of Parents, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. And I just thought a parenting tip, would be worth doing, just giving you conversation starters, as well as the importance of educating them, right, about alcohol and drug abuse, even though they know it. And even though you're not certain whether they're going to follow it, as parents, it's our responsibility to educate. And that's parenting tip number 48. Thank you for watching. Bye.